Hello everyone, my name is Halime Özge Kabak. I made this application for my Introduction to Algorithms course using PyQt 5 module. Firstly, I will start the introduction from login page of my application. This is the login page of my application. With the help of this button, İzmir Katip Çelebi University's web address can be accessed. As you can see here, it is the web address of İzmir Katip Çelebi University. Instead of using this button, we can use the QR code as well. İzmir Katip Çelebi University's web address can be accessed by scanning this QR code. With the help of this button, İzmir Katip Çelebi University's Electrical and Electronics Engineering YouTube page can be accessed. As you can see here, it is the YouTube page of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Again, instead of using this button, we can use the QR code as well. When this button is pressed, the user will be able to send an email directly to my email account. As you can see here, user can easily send an email to my email account. When this button is pressed, a guide will open explaining how to use the application and what its features are. As you can see here, the guide of the application. Every page of the application will be explained in here for the users. In order to benefit from the features of the application, user must first log in. For this purpose, correct username and password must be entered. Also, the user should calculate the random summation correctly. This summation changes every entry randomly. With this button, we can change the password's visibility. We can make the password visible and invisible. Right now the password is visible, right now the password is invisible. If desired, the password type can be changed by pressing this button. Now the password is a pattern password right now. This password will be correct when the correct boxes are checked. If we click this button again, the password will be again number password. This toolbox here will be inactive unless the correct entry is made. When the correct entry is made, the toolbox will be active and other pages will be accessible. Now we made the correct login and we can see here the toolbox is in active form right now and the other pages are accessible right now. If we return to the home page, the toolbox will be inactive again and the other pages can't be accessible. This page is the sorting page of the application and the created arrays can be sorted here with different methods. Here are 5 different methods to create an array. First method is the user can enter the array according to the value user wants from this section. For this, user must enter values here with commas between them, like this. As you can see here, we can create an array like this. In the second method, the user can create a random array by choosing the largest number that can be found in the array and in the desired size. As we can see here, this is the length dial and this is the multiplier dial. Array length is equal to the product of length dial and multiplier dial values. And we can change their values in here. And we can enter the max number value in here, and after that we must press the generate array button. As we can see here, we can create a random array by our choosing numbers. The array length is 21 and all of the numbers in the array is smaller than 233. If we check the checkbox in here, there will be no same numbers in the array and all of them will be different from each other. As we can see here. Also, we can add a number to the array. Like this. The third method is default array method. With this method, user can create an array with default values which are selected from application. For this only we must click this button. As we can see here, different types of array can be created. The fourth method is the seed number method. When this radio button is clicked, user will see same array for same seed number. If we click this and we press the generate array button, we will always see same numbers for 0 seed number. Again, this is values for 1 seed number value. If we did not press this radio button, the arrays will be changed. But if we press again, we will see the same array. With this switch, we can make the graph visible and invisible. When the graph is invisible, there will be an animation about sorting algorithms. As we can see here, this is the animation for sorting algorithms. We can make the graph visible again. This part shows us the updated date and time. These are the different types of algorithms for sorting. With this part, user can find special numbers in the array. For example, even numbers, odd numbers, Armstrong numbers, perfect numbers, or Harshad numbers. Like this. We can see even numbers, odd numbers, Armstrong numbers, perfect numbers, and Harshad numbers as well. With this part, user can add effects to sorting algorithm. If user selects no sound option, there will be no effect while sorting process. We didn't hear any sound. If user selects background music option, during the sorting process, the music selected by the user plays. When the sorting process finished, the music stops. User can select one of these songs. We can pause the music and sorting process with this button, and we can start it again with this button. We can skip the sorting process like this, and music stops as well too. With this button we can clear the graph. At the last option, if the user selects alarm sound option, there will be an alarm sound at the end of the sorting process, and user can select one of these alarm sounds. As you can see here. With this part, user can set the minimum and maximum speed limits. Minimum and maximum values multiplied by multiplier dials value. This is the minimum limit and this is the maximum limit. We can set the sorting process speed with this slider. As you can see here, we can increase the speed and we can decrease it. Now we can go to the next page. Next page is Fibonacci number page. On this page we can find the value of the nth number in the Fibonacci series. Also we can make the graph visible and invisible. As you can see here, it's an animation about golden ratio and Fibonacci series. We can make the graph visible again. For finding nth Fibonacci number value, we can enter the index here. Right now, the 15th Fibonacci number value is found. It is 377. Also, we can look the golden ratio graph in here. Now we can move up to the next page. Next page is binary search page. Again, we can make the graph visible and invisible. Right now, we can see an animation about binary search. With the help of this page, user can search a numbers index in an array by using the binary search algorithm. First of all, we must generate an array, or we can set a default array, or we can use a seed number array, or we can take an array from the Excel. After that, we must sort the array. If we didn't sort the array, the search button will be inactive form. Now we must enter a value from the array. Now the 96 numbers index is found. It is 5. If we enter a number which is not in the array, we can take the error message. Like this. Now we can go to the next page. Next page is nth smallest number page. We can make the graph visible and invisible again. Now we can see an animation in here. With the help of this page, user can find nth smallest number in an array. Again, first we must generate an array, or we can set a default array, or we can use the seed number array, or we can insert an array from the Excel. After that, we must sort the array. If we didn't sort the array, the find button will be inactive form. After that, we can enter a number. The fifth smallest number is 17. If we enter a number larger than the array size, we can take an error message. Now we can go to the next page. Next page is matrix calculations page. In this page, we can make simple matrix operations such as summation, subtraction, or multiplication. Right now, matrix tables are in invisible form, and we are seeing an animation about matrix multiplication. We can make the tables visible. After arranging the row and column numbers of the matrices, we can generate matrix. After that, we can make summation, subtraction, or multiplication. Also, we can clear the tables, and we can save the arrays with this. We can save the matrices with this button. If the numbers is not equal of the sizes of the matrices, the summation and the subtraction buttons will be inactive form, but multiplication can be done. Right now, none of them is an accessible form. All of them is inactive form right now. Now we can go to the next page. Next page is comparison page. On this page, the user can compare the computational types of sorting algorithm types. For this, user can mark the desired sorting algorithms, and after that compare them with the desired type of plots, such as line plot or scatter plot. If the user wants to compare all of the sorting types, user can use these buttons, compare all with line plot or compare all with scatter plot. Also, user can clear the graph with this button, and user can make the graph invisible. Now we are seeing an animation about computational time of sorting algorithms, and we can make the graph again visible. Now we can go to the next page. Next page is nth smallest number page. We can make the graph visible and invisible again. Now we can see an animation in here. With the help of this page, user can find nth smallest number in an array. Again, first we must generate an array, or we can set a default array, or we can use the seed number array, or we can insert an array from the Excel. After that, we must sort the array. If we didn't sort the array, the find button will be inactive form. After that, we can enter a number. The fifth smallest number is 17. If we enter a number larger than the array size, we can take an error message as now we can go to the exit page. Whenever the user wants to close the application, user can come to this page. On this page, users can send me a feedback mail for the development of the application by scanning this QR code. Press this button to exit the application. Thanks for watching and listening.